Broadcasting from under the roof of Lone Depot Park as we ready for game time. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Fish have won the first two games of the series, so they're looking for a three-game sweep here today.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a three-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right. You have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Nick Neidert gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. An ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Joey Wendell digs in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. High and deep to right center. Dickerson going back, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
Victor Robles digging in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
To 1-2 now. Anderson is over to take a look at it. The 1-2. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get to Chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Aguilar waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth.
Here now is Trey Turner. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Now here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1 to the National shortstop. Full count now. Anderson is over to take a look. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ballgame. Home half of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 1-0 Washington. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Starling Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Hey, D-Roll, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run.
Ready now for the Marlins, Luis Arias entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark. Ready. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base paths in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Here it comes, the 3-0. He's in there for strike 1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes over to third. Throw won't get him.
That is good. For center field.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
So a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. 1-0 pitch.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Stepping in next, Jacob Stallings. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Scherzer comes set. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here's the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Ready with the 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Arias on second. Trout at first. 2 out in the inning. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Payoff pitch on its way. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. Yes, he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. The 1-0.
Look out, 1-1. Fastball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Line hard deep into left. Soto is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Second inning set to go, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
And now the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Josh Harrison stands in. There he goes. No balls and 1 strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
One and two now. None out, runners at first and second. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. This is line to left. Marte is there, and he'll bring this one in. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Batting it, the catcher, Jan Gomes.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone, and that means the catcher Jan Gomes bats next. He's set, and the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And the 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even. 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Bell at third. Harrison at second. Gomes is over at first with 1 away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball on the count like that is just unforgivable.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here, and if they do, better location is definitely needed. Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Marte. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Standing in now, Victor Robles.
Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Aguilar will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 3 and the Marlins 1. So here is Jazz Chisholm as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher do it next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
To the plate now, Nick Neidert. Now a bunt attempt here. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Starling Marte.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His average right at .295 here to start play. 9 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. From the belt, kicks and deals. Softly on a line to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The center fielder, number 27.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll come into play at .317 with 40 home runs and 95 runs batted in. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch.
Hey! One ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
1-0.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Turner leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-2. Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
comes set, the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Nope, up there.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 4-3 game.
And there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
So here's Starlin Castro. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. The 0-1 offering. And he misses there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the 1-2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The set and the 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Here's the first pitch to him. Max Scherzer will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Arias is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the 3rd now, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Nope. That's in time.
Fly ball right down the line and left. Soto is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in once again is Corey Dickerson. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Now the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Scherzer's ready. Here's the pitch.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Miami down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First offering.
Ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Here it comes, 1-0. Weekly hit towards first. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. In now, Victor Robles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
Hey. That's a ball. 2 balls,
Runs
1
coming
strike,
fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Base is empty, 2 away, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. One and one.
Left out.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm.
Number 3, shortstop.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. In there, 1-1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-2.
1 ball, 2
That's
strikes,
just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Ball 2.
2. Still even at 2-2. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Harrison is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Next up, Mick Neidert. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. We're through four. All even now at 4 apiece. And stepping in, Trey Turner. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Up next,
1 out, bases empty. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. 3-0 now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
3-2.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Eliezer Hernandez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Josh Harrison will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Marte. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 6-4.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 2-0. One out, nobody on. In there, 2-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Jan.
Next up is Yan Gomes. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Castro, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Max Scherzer, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Dickerson is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Middle of the night here in Miami. It's the Nationals 6 and the Marlins 4. At the plate now is Luis Arias, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Luis.
Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Under it to make the catch is Wendell. 1 away. Next it'll be Mike Trout, who was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Aguilar.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Taken but called a strike. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Scherzer into the windup on his way with the 3-2. Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night there.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 6-4. Top of the lineup, stepping in, Joey Wendell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crowd on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So now here is Victor Robles. His prior history in this matchup, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit, Juan Soto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Wind up and the 0-1.
Ball in.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Nationals gone in order. They're up 6-4. Daniel Hudson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
And now Jacob Stallings flew out last time up.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
The pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Anderson.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson.
Ball, that's too high.
So take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Harrison is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Next, here is Jazz Chisholm. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless.
Hernandez.
Nicholas Castellanos will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Nick Castellanos.
From the stretch.
That's the ball.
He'll start this one at 274, 25 homers and 65 RBIs. The 1-0. Bouncer to the left side. Castro with a great slide. Wow. Marlins leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Shane Green will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 20, Shane Green.
All set for the start of the inning, and in the bat is Trey Turner. wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ball.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Two and two.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Soft grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 1 out, nobody on. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Josh Harrison will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Dickerson, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
So now to the plate, Starlin Castro. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, hits ball 1. Harrison leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. One left for Washington. They still lead it 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wander Suero will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carter Kieboom will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's Starling Marte, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Starling Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Harrison is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Set and the pitch. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Digging in next, Mike Trout, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 6-4. John Curtis is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Number 39, John Curtis.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yan Gomes. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
The Marlins entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Carter Kieboom digs in now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
One out, nobody on. And that'll mess up an in ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Joey Wendell stands in again as they're back to the top of the order. He jump-started the game with a leadoff home run. First offering. Popped him up. Aguilar over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. From the stretch. Popped up. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They're up 6-4. Now at the plate is Jesus Aguilar. He'll see what he can do leading off the home aim.
Jesus Aguilar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Rory.
Next, it'll be Corey Dickerson in his career against this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball
That
2.
missed. Close. It's ball 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's right there. And there's out number 2. So next to hit is Jacob Stallings. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Off the plate,
and
ball
a
1.
ball 1-0. 1-1 the count. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering, and the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Score remains steady at 6-4. Chris Russin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, 1, here it comes. Oh, 2 pitches, a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trey Turner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. Dickerson on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
To the plate now, Josh Bell, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Next to hit is Josh Harrison, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Ball 2 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Washington. They still lead it 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Hand enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th slot, number 52.
And now in the box, Brian Anderson. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 0 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hand has over 40 innings on his line so far, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Here comes the 1-0, and he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count
And the
1-0.
slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home, and it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Solo shot to right center, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Miguel Rojas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
From the stretch, Starling Marte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Miami down to their last strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
I got to count. 2
And
and 2.
he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He makes the catch, and the Nationals have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Nats used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Max Scherzer earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Brad Hand records the save, his 37th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Trying to protect your chest, you spend 70 on your